driving the last spike. This I haven't heard before, so it's going to be good. I can feel it. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Leaving my family behind me, not knowing what lay ahead.
Yeah.
Waving goodbye as I left in tears.
Okay.
Remembering all we'd said. I looked to the sky, I offered my prayers, I asked you for guidance and strength. But the simple beliefs of a simple man, laying his hands on my head.
Guys, this song, was actually 10 minutes and 8 seconds. And I didn't even realize it. Wow. Driving the last spike. Guys, whew. I have to say, right from the moment this track began, I could feel Genesis, building the story brick by brick. Phil Collins, as always, his vocals, came in, with storytellers, sort of, warmth and gravity. There's no flashy, delivery here. Just an honest, emotional narration, that slowly intensifies, as the song progresses. So based on a few facts that I pulled up, he taps into the character of a 19th century railway worker, so well that you almost feel the grit in his voice. I love the vocally, he killed it. Instrumentally, the band took their time, I have to say. The intro, was a bit mellow and atmospheric, with gentle keys and guitars, giving the lyrics room to breathe. As the song climbs, Mike Rutherford's guitars and Tony Banks's keyboards start to swirl, and by the midpoint, you are wrapped in that signature Genesis blend of progressive rock and emotional drama. The build up, guys, is cinematic, and when the drums kick in, with more weight. It feels like, the story is literally, coming to life. And like I said, the song spans a little over 10 minutes and I didn't even realize it, But lyrically, I love the fact that the track, shines. It tells, the story of the railway, navies. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, railway navy workers, who built the railways, you know, um, in brutal conditions, facing danger, separation from home, and little recognition. I feel like this song, gives the voice, to the people, history often forgets, and I love the fact that Genesis, treated the topic, with much respect and power. Yeah. Overall, this is a slow burn, epic, vocally expressive, instrumentally layered, and rich in storytelling. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's Genesis, in full narrative mode, turning history into something deeply human and musical. Guys, I loved it. I definitely loved it. Wow, 10 minutes.